Hi everyone, just wanted to do a quick tutorial today using the Addiction Moodstruck Shadow Palette. Okay, I have palette 1, so here's all of the colors. All right, I usually start out, excuse me, I usually start out with a light color, and lately I've been using the Brassy as my base color for the lids, so I'm going to go ahead and do that today. And of course, I've already got my primer on my lids, and I've already done my foundation and concealer, and then my eyebrows as well. So we'll go ahead and do the eyes. So I'm just going to brush the Brassy color onto my lid. This can be any light color that you want. And you just want to get the coverage that you like. Okay, that's pretty good. And I went a little bit above my eyelid. All right, so then next I take a darker color. So I'm going to go with what is on here is Chipper. It's like a medium brown color. So, and I'm going to take and put it, and I'm going to sweep it in the crease from the top center to the outer corner. So I'm just going to fill that in. All right, so that looks kind of crazy right now, but that's okay. We're going to blend it, and this is where I think is very important is the blending. So we're going to blend in and down and I'm using my Deluxe brush. This is a great brush for blending. All right, so that's already looking better. And again, just blending in and down. All right, see, it's already blended quite a bit. All right, so then it really depends on what other colors I might want to add. I've been enjoying Swanky, which is the next one over. So it's kind of like a darker shimmer of the Brassy, but and I've been liking to put a little bit of that at the very bottom, just sweeping it across. Okay. All right. So there's that. Another thing, let's see, I might go a little bit darker on the very outer corner. So I'm going to use, I'm going to go with Forthright. It's not the darkest color, but it's the next darkest from Chipper. So I'm going to just do a little bit in the very edge of the corner, kind of like into a V, just very lightly put on there. And I'm going to blend that in as well. So again, using my Deluxe brush, just blending it, just add a little extra depth in there. Okay. Just doing all over blending. All right, so then what I would like to do on this is add some more Brassy, so that original color, and I'm just gonna kind of add a little bit on the inside here. I like a little extra there, just to help with blending and bring it over just a little bit. All right, we're going to blend outward this time. And then I'm going to come back in. All right. All right, last but not least, I like to add a little bit right at the very top, right under the brow. And I'll even add a little bit, I'll show you a little trick. This helps with highlighting, but it also helps with, well, it's mostly highlighting. So it helps with also covering some of, if you don't have concealer, you can use a light shadow to go ahead and hide some of the dark circles. But we'll go ahead and add a little bit up here to help highlight, just at the very top. Okay, and then what I'm using is the Elated, the very lightest color in palette 1. So I'm going to go ahead and just pat a little bit under my eye. It doesn't take much. And it helps highlight, but also helps cover a little bit of the dark circle. And that's really great if you don't have concealer, or you just want a little extra oomph down there for that. And to help open your eye a little bit more, you can also put it on right on the inside. Just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and blend the top part just a little more. And there you go. There is my look, and I'll take a picture and I will post it in the comments as well once I finish the other eye. But there is the look that I can get from palette one. Now I do change it up every few days, even every day probably. Right now I'm just testing out the different colors, but that's just one of the looks that I can get from this palette. So that's the really cool thing about these palettes, and just wanted to give you a little example of what you can do. All right, thanks for watching.